Welcome back to Straight Talk on Your Money with Charles+Sachs on 880 The Biz. To join the conversation, give us a call here at 305-541-2350. Our first guest in the studio with us today is Howard Lucas. Howard is a partner with Goldstein Schechter Koch. As a certified public accountant and accredited in business valuations, Howard has over 40 years of experience in serving high net worth individuals, corporations, and partnerships in meeting their tax, accounting, and estate planning needs. Howard received his designation from the American Institute of CPAs as accredited in business valuations in 1997. He is a graduate of the University of Florida, where he majored in accounting. Howard joined the firm in 1981 to lead the tax services group and establish the firm's valuation group. Howard, how are you doing today?
Very good, Charles. How are you?
Doing just fine. Thanks so much for joining me in the studio today. And really, we want to focus a little bit about valuations related to businesses. And for our listeners out there, I think probably the first question is when, what, and how. And when you talk about that, why is that process important? When might they need to be able to do that? And how do they even go about finding someone who can do a good job for that?
Well, there's usually three different reasons that we get involved in business valuations. First is from our tax planning services. If individual or wants to transfer either as a gift or some other method part of their business to their children or other family members, they need to determine a value to report that gift for federal gift tax purposes. Also, if a family member passes away with an ownership in a business, it has to be reported and on their federal estate tax return, and they have to have the fair market value of that business as of that date of death and would call us in. A second time we brought in is when there's controversy. For instance, two businessmen who own a business equally are splitting up, and one's going to buy the other one out. They want a fair value for what they're giving up, and they bring in a business valuator like us to determine what a reasonable value is for the company. It also happens too often in divorce also.